just so everybody's clear, and these folks will be timing you. And so you guys have been busy. Okay, so here's the first question, and I think that it may well be, in many respects, the most important question you can be asked as candidates for public office, and that is, what is the role of ethics for a public official, publicly elected official? The role of ethics. Mr. Haley.
Of anyone's righteous philosophy. I mean, ethics truly should be your primary concern. My ethics are based on my Christian background, and I bring them to everything I do. And I would say that I wouldn't want to serve with people that are not ethical. And that's the bottom line.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Mariscal. Role of ethics.
Okay, the role of ethics. Without ethics, if you don't have any kind of integrity, if people cannot trust you, if you cannot present yourself and make decisions based on a sound reasoning, if you can't do the right thing, then your position in government is going to be null and void. You won't be considered legitimate. So to be an ethical person, to make the right choices and the right decisions is of paramount importance as an elected official.
All right, thank you. Thea.
I believe that ethics are the driving force for the role of government, which is to advance the common good. So it is taking and creating the most good we can for the most people with both a short and a long-term perspective. And I believe that ethics are so important that I actually have had a chance to go into some classrooms, and this last Monday I was at the Boys and Girls Club talking to them about character and integrity, about what it means to think of others and to be a person of your word. So as we are thinking about government, it's the same as we do in our life, is that we have to be people of our word. And I am really confident that what we have come through, that the council has been operating in an ethical manner, and I anticipate that it will continue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Gillette.
Ethics. Ethics is something that is installed in individuals at a very young age. It comes from your upbringing. It's very important to all individuals to be ethical and honest with all. If somebody is not ethical, they cannot serve on the city council. It would be a bad thing to have somebody that's unethical to serve with everybody here. Everybody needs to be ethical and find their own way. You cannot put in laws that bring things back to yourself. You have to do things that are good for the city. Thank you.
Mr. Shipley.
To me, ethics is just doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do, regardless of who's looking. A lot of times people think, well, if I can get caught, then I should be ethical. But that's not how it works. It's doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. The role in government, look, you can win one time by twisting facts or omitting something, but once you get caught, you lost your credibility forever. And how could you possibly be effective and work with other groups and people that need to trust you and have faith that you're doing the right thing if you're willing to do something in order to win? Winning at all costs is not winning. So it's one of the most important things to me. I am very proud of our council. Although we disagree, I think all of us are very upfront, we're ethical, and just because we don't agree does not mean somebody is unethical. So that I'd like to make that clear too.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Weaver.
I think the definition of ethics has been pretty well described right here now with everybody's description. For me, working with people in the community and in this as a councilman is to make sure that I'm completely honest and above board with everybody on anything that I know that's going on. When they come to me with a question, and I've got to give an honest answer. Maybe it's not the answer they want, but it's the answer that I know to be honest and the right answer. And whenever I tell somebody I'll do something, I have to do it because, you know, I've given them my word, and my word is my bond as far as working with people. And I kind of believe on a shake hands kind of way of settling or making agreements, not have to write things down. So my word is my bond, and people are, we need to trust each other to move forward. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you. Harmon?
Yes, thank you. I believe ethics is a part of us. It's what has been instilled in us as a young person. But when we're serving our public, I believe that we have to be transparent, we have to be honest, we have to be reliable, and we have to be very visible. I also believe that, as they've all said, that we work together. And we might not always agree, but we agree to disagree. And I do believe that it is the right thing to do, that we need to have the courage and the backbone to stand up and not to just go with the status quo, to be able to stand up for the rights of the people that cannot stand up for themselves. And to me, that's ethics, to look at everything and to evaluate it and see where we're going to best affect the larger group. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay.